Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on.
The ball is out behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. It's complete on the right side. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Power football on the run.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Kamara. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The quick out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Looking for the end zone. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Clemens. Throwing right. Got the tight end outside. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gives it to the back on the draw. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose down the left side. The 10. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Working that left side. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They send the tight end in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Panthers will hustle for the line. The give on the inside. This time, they get him in the backfield, and they take back what he got on the previous play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Here's a heat. Finds his tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
breaks into the open. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Kamara. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50. Third and long, on any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now first and goal.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
that changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think first and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on first down.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. He wants it all. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, fourth and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on fourth down.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's picked off. That's number 10. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the option. Quick toss. Turning it on. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He'll set up to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to pass, it's Clemens. Quickly complete. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. A strike downfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll open the second half on the ground. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for first down. He's got the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. The inside handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Clemens. With the catch, it's Duarte. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Pitt pushing the base. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and look for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Now this offense is back on the field. The give to the tailback. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the middle. Finds his man open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They go to the ground. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Let's go. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Trying the left side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he makes the extra point. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think